Hello there YouTube, and welcome back to War Thunder, and welcome back to the dev server, guys. So we're going to be taking a more in-depth look today at the Begleitpanzer 57. Now please don't ask me to pronounce this properly because I can't. I don't want to offend German people by my butchery of their lovely language. So from now on out, when I refer to this vehicle, it is the Begleitpanzer. So this is a rank 6 battle rating 8.7 vehicle. Comes equipped with a main gun of a 57mm Bofors L70 Mark 1 cannon and 96 rounds of ammo for that. Also coming equipped is a BGM 71B TOW ATGM, and you have 6 rounds for that. That is this little thing here. Also equipped is a 7.62mm MG 3A1 machine gun with 5,000 rounds. That is right here in the turret, and this is turreted. If you haven't seen my last video, go back, have a look at that, and I glanced over this quickly. So looking at this, it gets a fire rate of 200 shots per minute and a reload of 2.6 seconds. That is because this is an auto loading vehicle. This has an amazing fire rate and an amazing reload. However, it is not particularly strong on its armor. So we'll quickly check that out now, guys. As you can see, it is pretty thin. So if you have access to lots of bushes when you get this, or when it is available for you to unlock in game, I would suggest actually purchasing some if you haven't got them and putting them on the tank. You can get them through the war bond shop, so you don't actually need to spend gold on them. However, it will take you some time to get enough to cover the front of this, but I think it will be worth it if you can get to it. Now there are some spots that you might be a bit trolly on, might be able to bounce a few shells, but let's face it, guys, it doesn't carry much armor, so the likelihood that you bounce any shots are going to be slim. Hold up, I've got to clear my throat, I'm sort of suffering here. Okay guys, right, on to its weight. We have 28.5 tons and 44 miles an hour, which isn't really bad. 88% visibility. Looking inside the tank as well, guys, we have a large transmission, engine, driver, we have a fuel tank there. We have some tow missiles ready to go, fuel tank, radiator, 2 loaders, some extra ammo, some more tow missiles, more fuel tanks, bloody hell, and we have ready racks which are all sat there, set up, waiting to be fed straight into the gun's breech to fire. So what kind of modifications do we have? Let's look at the ammo. So its default round is a armor piercing capped ballistic capped shell with only 142mm of pen, which, to be quite honest, at 8.7 is really bad. Let's have a look at the other shells. Yeah, armor piercing high explosive with ballistic cap shell, even less penetrating power. If you're going to be engaging enemy tanks when this is available to be unlocked, I would obviously suggest attacking from the side. It is not going to end well if you come across a Type 64, a T64 or a T55, T62, IT1, IS3, IS4. You get the gist, don't you, guys? However, the missile will be better off, not with the T64, but with more sort of conventional tanks that don't carry composite armor. 430mm of pen with that at 90mm, at 90 degrees, 60 degrees, 372, 30 degrees, 214, which really isn't too bad. You can do quite a lot of damage with that. Let's quickly jump into a test drive with it. Now obviously I haven't unlocked this, so we can't go into a proper game, but if I put in some some hours, or at least an hour, I might be able to unlock it in a little while. So here we go, let's have a look here. We have a IT1. Let's push forward slightly so we can get a more head-on view of it. Hopefully we'll be able to pen it. When I tried this before, it didn't pen, so we will have to see. Push it forward a bit more. Stop there. Okay. Lower glacis, no effect. Upper glacis, no effect. Let's try going for the missile. Tad higher. Oh my god. Oh, move over the thing. Slightly high. It is a small target to hit that missile. That was a hit. That was a hit. Okay. Not igniting the round. Load up the HE and see if those will ignite it. Holy shit, they're like all over the place. Wow, look at them go. No. Okay, I don't know if that's still bugged because we're on a dev server. That was meant to be fixed. If you hit a missile for an enemy tank, it should ignite. Let's try a tow missile on the IS-4, which is up over here. Let's line up a shot. Want you guys to watch the reload mechanic as well. It's pretty cool. Well, I would hope it would be cooler, but obviously this is the way it reloads. Nice. Hit the ammo rack, killed him first time. You did notice there a little wobble. That was because I wasn't watching that. I was actually watching a reload mechanic. So let me just exit or get out of these shells. I want to go and engage the T-64 at the end, which will be this one. I want to see if we can actually pen it from the front. I'm not holding much hope for it. You never know, we might be able to do so, but we will have to see. Also, not a bad speed over this sort of terrain. We're doing 26 miles an hour out of 44, and this obviously is a stock tank. Just flashed up to 27 then. Let's see. Can we get it up to 27? No, probably not without the rest of the engine modifications for this. It's going to be a bit hard to do that whilst we're in the test drive. Pull over this way a tad. Let's hit this with a tow missile. Don't think the tow missiles will actually do anything. Let's go for the lower glacier. It's usually the place to shoot. Okay, hit the drive and fuel tank. Let's wait for the reload. Going to put a shell or a missile into hopefully the side of the turret and see if that does anything. Cannon breach, but no real penetration. Slightly over a bit more so we don't hit the bridge. I want to hit the composite armor. Let's try again. Come on, pen, pen, pen. Oh, no pen. Well, if that's not penning at 450 millimeters, I don't hold much hope for these shells, to be quite honest. I really don't hold much hope. We'll get a bit closer and we will obviously find out. I wonder if we can actually blast these off on the run. Nice! If you're steady enough, actually firing the tow missiles on the go is a viable option. I wouldn't, however, suggest getting into the optics. It bounces a hell of a lot. Okay, let's get a bit closer because they don't have much penetration. Hold up. Let's try again. try a couple of lower glacier shots. Wow. Okay, we're definitely getting hit, but obviously they are just bouncing. No, that's not going to go through the gap. Okay, we have 10 rounds left. Let's go and pull up alongside this. This should go through the side. I'm betting 100% it will go through the side, but how many times facing these do you really see it as a viable option that you're able to flank them? Now, the T64 and the Begleitpanzer are both the same top speed. It's going to literally come down to who has the best acceleration in games. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Definitely the way to kill tier 6 tanks is by shooting them inside. Unfortunately, there's no MBT-70 to shoot at, but I would assume it should go through the front. I don't know. I would assume it would. However, that may be up to debate. So we'll return to the hangar, guys, and just see. I don't know. I have opinions on this, and I really want some feedback on this from you guys. So my opinion is that 8.7 is too high of a battle rating for this. Now, be aware, guys, that the battle ratings on the dev server, as well as the stat sheets, are changeable. Oh my god, I literally like brain fart there. What you see on the dev server is not necessarily what you'll see in game. So everything here is subject to change. That's what I wanted to say before. So 8.7. Personally, I think 7.3, 7.7. 8.7 at the moment seems like a very ambitious battle rating for this. That's just my opinion. Love to get some feedback on that from you guys. If you want to comment below, that would be amazing. Get a discussion going on this. For this video, I'd say that's pretty much it. I'm really looking forward to actually getting this in game. It looks pretty cool. I guess it's going to be a learning curve with it. It's pretty much like the ZSU 57. Most shots will pen, but you have to be sly. You have to have that element of surprise a lot of the time to get kills on certain tanks. Now, the ZSU 57 obviously has the advantage where it faces German tanks. This being a German tank doesn't have that advantage, but there are British tanks that we might be able to pen with this, but unless they're going to put them into the test drive, it is a bit of a 50-50 toss up at the moment whether or not I'm right. So I'm going to wrap this video up, guys. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please feel free to. Also, guys, if you do, hit a notifications bell for updates on future content. Also, guys, a thumbs up is appreciated. It does help the channel. And please do comment below on if you agree. 7.3, 7.7, that's what I'm betting. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. It would be really, really stupid of them at 8.7 unless they're going to increase the penetration values of the shells. So guys, until next time, I will see you soon and have fun.